I want you to want me, but you just wanna love me for the day, and I can't just walk away, even though.
Hey fairies, and welcome back to my channel. Sorry, Andrea, and today we are doing another liquid cap quick weave. So if you guys see me talking on screen, that's because I was going to do a talk through, but I decided to do a voiceover instead because I just wasn't sounding like I had any sense. Like I was just all over the place. I didn't know what I wanted to do, what I was saying, or anything. So first things first, I'm the realist. First things first, you want to do the same thing you do in every single liquid cap quick weave, or the same thing I do, and that is putting on the actual liquid cap. So I'm just going to put everything in the description box per usual, and I'm just applying that all over my hair, and then I'm just going to be blow drying. Blow drying takes approximately about 10 minutes. So I just sat under the blow dryer, listened to some music, and was just jamming off camera. So this part is a little bit different. I got this idea from Jayla. She's also on YouTube as well, and she said that her hairstylist, or should I say her hairstylist, used stockings to put as her stocking cap, which makes so much sense because stockings usually have stockings to match literally every single skin tone. So I just went to my nearest Target and I just picked the stockings that matched me pretty much like accurately, like on point. So I will tell you guys that I got a small medium because my head is like super small and like a pea size. If you guys do get the stockings, make sure you get a medium large because I did have to stretch my stocking a little bit because it was super duper tight and smushing my brain. So make sure that you guys get a medium large because it will be a little bit looser for your hair. Now, doing something a little bit more different. I know I did this in my first liquid cap quick weave video, and I used the black glue or the black gel to put on my hairline. This time I'm using the yellow gel because that one holds so much better than the black. I'm telling you guys, the yellow, it does leave a white residue, but that eventually dries like after a while, so it will not stay white like that. It will start to dry clear after a while. It does take a little bit while. That's probably the only con about it, is it takes a while to dry clear, but it does hold a lot better because it is water resistant. So I put it on my hairline, I put the stocking cap on, then I put a little bit more for extra, you know, security on my hairline again, and then I let that dry fully. Not even gonna lie, it took a little ways to dry. I probably sat under the dryer, or I probably dried it for like a good 30 minutes for it to fully dry. And once it's fully dry, I just cut around the whole perimeter. Now moving on to my lace frontal. As you guys can see on my hairline, it's still a little bit white. That's because the glue is still tacky. I purposely want to start to put on my lace frontal when it's still tacky like that because it just lets me hold the frontal there so that I'm able to really map out where I want the frontal to go on my hairline, so that, you know, I'm not just guessing like I did in my previous liquid cap video. So I just kind of pressed it in with my fingers and let the frontal stick, and then I just braided each side so the hair will be out of my way. And then once each side is braided, I took the frontal off, and now I'm just going to glue the back of the hair. You want to make sure that you are doing it on that line that we have in the back of the frontal, and I'm putting the glue all on that area. And then I'm just going to line that up from ear to ear, make sure it's all even. And then I'm just going to first place where I want the frontal to go on my hairline so I know it's mapped out, and then I would just push down the back and let the glue stick onto the stocking cap. Now you know the drill. We're just going to go ahead and start gluing on our tracks. So all I do is just map out the nape of my hair in the back. You guys know I do not like to put the tracks like as close to the nape of my hair line, because that's where I usually sweat. It is winter time, so I mean, it's not to say that I'm not going to be working out, but if you are a sweater like me in the back of your hair, I like to put it up at least like 2 or 3 inches so that when I do sweat, my liquid cap is not on the floor in a matter of 5 seconds. So I'm just doing the usual, measuring out my tracks and gluing it down, and then I'm just going to get it to the part where I'm going to be cutting off my ear fold. My frontals are usually always too big because my head is like a pea, as I tell you guys all the time. So what I'm doing right here is just measuring out the ear space, and then I'm just cutting that area, and I'm doing that on both sides. Hey girl, who this? New hair, who this, y'all? So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like with the hairline. I went ahead and laid down my hairline with like a scarf, and then I did my makeup off camera. I do have a video of this makeup look, so if you guys are interested, I will leave it down below. But yeah, I'm just showing you guys how good the hairline looks. We are gonna lay it down a few baby hairs, but first we're gonna go in and start layering this hair. I wanted this hair to be layered like a maniac, you guys. Like, I went in with the layers. So this hair is all 16 inches. The frontal is a 14-inch from YWigs, and then the 16-inch bundles are from Beauty Forever Hair. These bundles are so full, guys. It is just marvelous, and it's fantastic, and I love it. I managed to fit 3.5 bundles on my head. Yes, I put these tracks so close together like no one's business, but that's because I wanted it super duper full. So I'm just going ahead and I'm just doing a ton of layers on each side. Okay, so once I'm done layering, I'm just going to go ahead and start to lay down some of the hair on the hairline. It's not necessarily like baby hair. Maybe it is like really baby hair, but I'm more or less just, you know, just laying the hair down on that area. So I'm just taking my hairspray. I don't really like to use gel anymore because it kind of messes up my makeup when I have my makeup done. So if you guys do decide to do your makeup before you put on your frontal, I like to use hairspray instead of gel. Gel will kind of just pick up all the makeup that I have on my forehead, and the hairspray would just let everything just stay in place, but just let you lay down them hairs. So I'm just doing that all around this area, and I did a little bit too much. I didn't mean to do this much baby hair. I don't usually do this much, but you know, it was an accident, and it is what it is. And then once I lay down my baby hairs, I'm just going to go ahead and start to curl the hair. This is the what is this? This is 1 1/4 curling barrel from Ion. You guys know I love Ion with like literally everything. And I'm just going to be curling the hair in the opposite direction. So I'm curling it backwards, and when I get my hair together, I would just finish doing my whole entire head. So this is my trick to having that super full volume in my hair, but not having it too, like, you know, separate curls. I like to take this barrel brush and just comb the hair through. It's not going to take away from the curls, it's just going to make the curls more uniform so that it's not like all separate. And I did end up changing my hair from a middle part to a side part, because I just felt like I just liked it a little bit better that way. So yeah, that's just what I'm doing right here. Okay guys, like seriously, this is like the longest video of my life. Like literally everything has happened and gone wrong with this freaking video. But yeah, so I've been pretty much just kind of combing the curls out because like I said, well, I didn't say anything, but I pretty much did the curls really tight when I first curled it so that when it fell, they wouldn't completely fall, but they would fall like kind of like how they fell just now. But yeah, just to sum up this video, I love you guys always, and definitely stay tuned for my next video. And do not worry, because I did do a makeup look and I recorded it and I did a talk through, and it's all affordable products that I used on my face, believe that. Yes, so I recreated the other look that you guys saw in my short hair tutorial. You guys literally was like makeup look, eye look, blah blah blah. So I recreated that, and not recreated because I already did that before, and I used a lot of the drugstore products or the affordable products that I used in the video, but I just redid the makeup look. I recorded it. It's going to be up probably now. I'm most likely putting the makeup one before this one. But yeah, I love you guys, and bye.